Good morning, folks. Welcome to the channel. Today, as you can see by that little sign there, we're going to travel on a little traveled section of Route 66. We're starting here at Essex, California. That's the little post office there. It's mostly abandoned, Essex is. And the reason this is little traveled is, as you notice, we had to go past a barrier that said road closed. And the reason it's closed is many years ago, at least 10 years ago, this road's been closed. They've got about 10 bridges between here, which is Essex, and Amboy, California, that have been washed out. Now, these bridges were washed out about 10 years ago. And here's one coming up right now. And when Hurricane Hillary came through, it didn't really do much damage at all. They've graded some bypasses, I call them bypasses, and the tractors had to come through and regrade those, as you can see. Now, we're taking this trip about first part of January, and the week before, right before Christmas, they had another storm come through. And here's another bridge. There's about 8 of these bridges, maybe 10. And as you can see, they got it closed off. Anyway, back to these storms. This storm came through, and we're going to show you some damage up here that it did. And I found it pretty amazing. But they keep these bypasses cleared up because there's certain people that got to get through. Just to the south of Route 66 in this section is the railroad, the Union Pacific Railroad. Here's another bridge. And the railroad trucks that maintain the tracks are constantly going back and forth. So they keep, I don't know if the state of California keeps it open or the railroad people keep it open. But they do keep it open. And mail has got to get through. I've seen mail trucks on here quite often. So it's very interesting. Most people can get through unless you're driving some sort of low clearance thing like a C8 Corvette, or maybe a Prius couldn't get through, but there's not much of a problem so far. Now we're going to get up here a little bit later, and it'll be quite interesting. You see, you can drive through this. Doesn't seem to be any problem here. There's another one. Those signs are just meaning that road is closed. We go bypass it. Now this bridge got wiped out with this last storm in December. And as you can tell, the bypass, as I call it, is not it's not as good as the other ones that we've come across. So you'd have a real tough time getting your C8 through here. You might scrape bottom along the way. Probably wouldn't want to do that. and take a little break there. Here's another one. There probably won't have any funding to fix this road for quite some time. Like I said, it's been over 10 years since most of these bridges have been washed out. Other than these bridges being washed out, the road's in good shape. Here. In case you're wondering, that decoration on the front of the car here is a reindeer. That's because it's Christmas holidays. Now I do have some better shots of these bridges and the damage to them in another video. You could look at that. But I didn't want to put those on here because that'd just be a repeat and make the video too long. Now, like I said, this stretch that we're going on is from Essex, California, which is west of Needles, to Amboy, now Amboy, California. Now, we're not going to go all the way to Amboy. We're going to go to a place called Cadiz Junction. That's C-A-D-I-Z Junction. Not Junction, Summit. Now that's new, that sand across the road that was brought in, got a little camera malfunction. We'll get that straightened out in just a minute. Now, this bridge was wiped out in the storm that came through right a couple of days before Christmas. Now, you might have a real problem getting your C8 Corvette through here, so don't bring it down here. It's more than the bridge that's wiped out here. The whole darn road is gone. We made it safe back up to the road. See where the sand been washed up on the road? They plowed some of it back. And straight ahead up there is Cadiz Summit. Now we're coming back. We're heading back. No, we're still going west. I thought we'd headed east, but we're still going west. Take a look on the left here. This is what the water had done. Washed some big old supports out there. They keep one lane open on this bridge. Only part of it's washed out, I guess. This is another one. A little rough here too. Now this is the interesting one here. The whole road is gone. I got some aerial shots coming up here, but see a whole section of the road is gone there. Here's where the water had pushed the sand over the road. Somebody came through with a plow or a street sweeper and cleared one lane off. Look at this. Here's an aerial view. It just took out the whole section. Now, we're looking east. To the left is, of course, to the north, and to the right is toward the south. All that water will end up in the Colorado River. Now check this out. Somebody put a SOS out there, put some rocks together, spell out SOS. Now we looked for some people, but never found anybody, so. See a big old section of the bridge laying there. There's a good shot of it. There's the help, the SOS message again. This is a good reason to not cross where you see things flooded. There's just no road there. See that? Blue and red, those are some plastic pipes. Some utilities, don't know what. So you're driving along the road here. And it just goes away. Again, we're looking east. Now, like I said, most cars can get through here. I wouldn't use a low clearance car, like I said, but most of them can get through. Okay, I got some photos coming up here. That'll be the end of it, but thanks for watching. There's those utilities again. Come back. We'll have more videos to come later on. Thanks for watching.